How does horror anime create deep characters? Imagine being thrown into a world where fear feels real and every character has a story that makes you want to know more. That's what horror anime does to make characters stand out. First, these characters usually have detailed backstories that explain why they act a certain way. Maybe they've faced trauma or loss, which shapes their fears and decisions. When viewers learn about their past, it makes their reactions to terrifying situations more believable. For example, a character might start as an ordinary person but changes over time because of the horrors they experience. Watching this growth or decline keeps you hooked. Second, horror anime taps into universal fears like being alone, the unknown, or dying. These fears influence how characters behave and make choices. When a character is afraid of losing loved ones, their actions become more layered and real. It's not just about monsters or ghosts. It's about how fear impacts their mind and heart. Third, characters in horror anime are often flawed and human. They have weaknesses like fear, guilt, or doubt. These flaws make them more relatable because nobody is perfect. For instance, a character might freeze in a dangerous moment because they're overwhelmed by fear. Seeing characters struggle internally adds depth and makes their journey more compelling. Fourth, the setting and atmosphere in horror anime often mirror or amplify what characters feel. Dark, eerie environments or unsettling sounds reflected their inner turmoil. This creates a connection between what's happening around them and how they feel inside. It makes their experiences more immersive and real. Finally, visual design plays a big role. Characters might have unique looks or supernatural features that symbolize their inner struggles. For example, a character might have a haunting appearance or a supernatural ability that reveals their emotional state. These visual cues help tell their story without words and make them memorable. All these elements work together to make characters more than just victims or villains. They become complex individuals shaped by fear, trauma, and personal growth. That's how horror anime creates characters you remember long after the story ends.